He almost stayed silent. Just another flight, another stranger, another ordinary day. But one simple question changed everything. Months later, that stranger became his mentor. Then came a job offer. All because he chose to say one sentence instead of nothing. And here's the surprising part. This happens far more often than you'd think. Most people believe success comes from working harder. And while hard work matters, what if the biggest opportunities actually come through people? Not your closest friends, not your family, sometimes from someone you've only met once. It sounds unbelievable, but psychology has been studying this for years. And what researchers discovered might completely change the way you think about networking. Take a software developer who started posting what he was learning online. Nothing went viral, nothing was perfect. He simply shared small lessons consistently. For weeks, nothing happened. Then one day, a startup founder noticed one of his posts. A message became a conversation. The conversation became a partnership. His career changed, not because he chased an opportunity, but because the opportunity found him. Now imagine someone standing outside a networking event. They were tired, they almost turned around and went home. Instead, they stayed, just long enough for one more conversation. Months later, that conversation led to a new job. Funny, isn't it? The moments that change our lives rarely feel important while they're happening. Researchers have found that networking has two sides. On one hand, it creates opportunities, stronger relationships, and valuable social connections. On the other, it can leave you mentally exhausted. So if networking drains your energy, you're not doing it wrong. That's completely normal. But here's the most fascinating discovery. The people most likely to change your future aren't always your closest friends. They're your weak ties, the acquaintance you met at a conference, someone you spoke to once online, or even the strangers sitting beside you on a flight. Because your close friends usually know what you know, weak ties connect you to entirely different worlds. Different ideas, different people, different opportunities. Now think about this. Studies suggest that up to 85% of jobs are filled through personal or professional networks. Around 70% of people say they found their current job through networking. That means many opportunities are filled before they're ever posted online. The public job market is only part of the picture. The real opportunities often move quietly, through conversations, recommendations, and relationships. So what separates people with powerful networks? It's not being the loudest person in the room. It's not having thousands of followers. Research suggests they're simply more proactive. They follow up, they stay in touch, they build genuine relationships over time. The stranger on the flight, the founder who noticed one post, the conversation that almost never happened. None of those moments looked life-changing at the time. Maybe the opportunity that changes your future is someone you haven't spoken to yet. The only question is, will you start the conversation?